Hey everyone, welcome to Wear Events by Ice Lighting. So, Mr. Pandaria Remix is live. So, what are we doing? Well, basically, when you log into WoW for the first time since it's up, you should receive this screen, which asks you whether you want to create a character. It's basically the same as, your usual character creation, only you're going into Remix. I chose to do Alliance because I remembered the Alliance quest better than any other. 95 days from today and it will end. So what happens? Well, basically when you log in, all your add-ons are going to load and mess your screen up completely. So be prepared for that. Half of them aren't working, so you might have to clear that out and make everything look better. You're going to find quests. There's a storyline that tells you that stuff has happened, blah, blah, blah. It's going to teach you about Bronze, which is our new currency, and you're going to get the new super duper cloak. So the Cloak of Infinite Power, once you equip it, this is going to keep upgrading every time you find a thread. Now a thread is something that you can pick up from any mob. So you can see here, I'm just killing this mob after picking up the cloak, and I got not only bronze, but a thread and a gem. So I will go through all of those, but the thread is the part I'm talking about at the moment, and that will keep upgrading as you level. So back to the coins then, because they are the most important thing. You're going to find them all over. You're going to get them from quests, you're going to get them from treasures, you're going to find them on mobs. You're going to need a lot of them. You can see just from this vendor here, it's going to cost you quite a lot of them in order to buy anything. So there are multiple vendors all over the place. The most interesting vendors you're going to find at the bazaar, and I will show you that later. So once you finish doing the starting stuff in Timeless Isle, you're going to be taken off to the original start of Pandaria. You can skip the cutscene, it's exactly the same, there's no change. But you'll see now, as I'm doing quests, I am getting quests that will reward chests as well as bronze. And you can see from this chest here, I've picked up gems, I've picked up items. You get really random things, and you literally get it from every single quest that you hand in. So let's quickly talk about how to scrap things for more coins. So once you do this quest, you're given this object. It's on the bottom of your bar. It creates a portal. You click on the portal. You shove things in it you don't want. It only has a minute cooldown, so there's really no reason to do anything else with them but scrap them because it's more coins. Talking of coins, again, you can pick them up by flying. You can fly already, don't panic. You can dragonfly, and if you go through these blobs, they will also reward you with these bronze coins. So that is an extra way to grab them, but obviously it's probably not as worthwhile as doing it through the quests. So onto the things that I've picked up then, and I mentioned the bazaar earlier. One of the things I've picked up quite a few of is a voucher, and this will teleport you to the closest bazaar. So there's a bazaar in each zone, so you will go to the one that's closest to you. This is a great place for where you want to be using those coins. You can have a good look around here and see what you might want to be saving up for. As you level, I'm expecting to pick up quite a lot. The interesting ones, I think, are all the mounts that you can get. So have a look for a beast master, and they're the ones that have all the mounts that you're looking for. And if you like to collect toys, you're going to find that one in Jade Forest anyway, right here inside the door. Obviously there's a whole bunch of vendors, so have a good look around and see what your plan is. If you don't plan on doing this for very long, you can then map out how long you're actually going to play, because you'll have a look at how many coins. The voucher you used has a return button, so you can go back to exactly where you were, so you don't have to go, oh god, where was I? Now, other things I've picked up. So you've got a whole bunch of random scrolls that you can use when you're in a party to buff everybody. Some of them just react around you. Some of them you have to be in a party for anyone to do anything else. Gems, there's 3 different types. You have tinkering gems, you have cog gems, and you have prismatic gems, and they do random things. So you can see here that like this cogwheel one will only go into a item that has a cogwheel will socket. So so this one, for example, actually is relevant to me as a hunter, so I can use disengage. Now there are some in here, like for example this bottle of bees. I have no idea what that does yet. I haven't played with it, but it doesn't seem to be related to any socketing, so I'm going to throw that at somebody later. But you can see there's a prismatic one there. That obviously will not work in the cogwheel one, and all I did was drag it over and drop. So now I've pressed apply, I've now got a new item on my bar at the bottom. So the next one then I'm going to have a look at, I have a tinkering slot for this one. Now I've got 2 tinkering gems at the moment. This one here is called freedom, and you can see what it's going to do. It's about avoidance, but I quite like the idea of this one, which is the bloodthirsty one, which is going to give me a heal. And seeing as I tend to get myself in trouble by hitting too many things, that works out better for me. So again, drag it, and there you go, it's now linked. Now you can drag and drop and all over these gems, and it will kick the one you've got in there out, and you get to keep it. So next up then, there are a whole bunch of achievements. Now they are all feats of strength, which is pretty sad. So you're not going to get any points for these. However, you are going to get transmog mounts and titles. So if you were after points, sorry, no luck for you. But obviously there's just a whole bunch you can see here. Top level of Remix has all the ones for everything, and then underneath you've got quests, reputation, exploration, scenarios, dungeons and raids. So you have a really nice amount of stuff. Really, I don't know whether we'll get this all done in our time limit, but we shall see. Extra thing to mention, if you remember doing Pandaria, there were random treasures to find and there were achievements for it. They still exist, so you can see there I just got loads of XP and an achievement and more bronze just from picking up one. I didn't get any items from it, which I thought was a bit sad, and the achievement went into the original Pandaria one, which I thought was interesting. It doesn't count on the remix, so if you've never done a treasure, it might be worth you looking at those. But that's really all I have for you at the moment. As I find anything interesting as I go through, I will let you know, but hopefully this is the basics, and you can enjoy it as it is. So as always, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video useful, and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.